story is about a beautiful deer who lived deep inside the forest. This deer was one of the most active animals in the forest. He was always running about here and there, enjoying life. He was happy that there were so many beautiful things in the forest. He spent a lot of his time admiring the many colorful flowers that grew in the forest and the beautiful birds that lived there. He would sometimes even talk to the birds. He told them how beautiful they looked and how proud he was to have them as his friends. One hot day, after eating some young leaves, the deer was feeling rather thirsty. So he went to a nearby pond to drink some water. While he was drinking the water, he noticed his reflection in the water. This was the first time he had seen how he looked. He took a good look at his antlers and was amazed to see how beautiful they were. He felt very proud for having such beautiful antlers on his head. They made him look like he was wearing a crown on his head. "I look great in these antlers. I must be the most attractive animals in the forest," he thought to himself. Then he looked at the other parts of his body. When his eyes fell on his legs, he didn't quite like what he saw. His legs looked crooked and very ugly to him. He was very disappointed. "Oh no! These legs are so crooked and skinny. They make me look like the ugliest animal in the forest. Why aren't my legs as beautiful as my antlers?" he said. All this while, a tiger was quietly watching the deer from behind some trees. He was waiting for the right moment to make his attack. When the deer bent his head down again to have another look at his antlers, the tiger moved slowly and cautiously towards the deer, but the deer heard the rustling of the dry leaves on the ground. When the deer turned around, he could see that the tiger was just about to pounce on it. The deer had a shock of his life and made a quick dash to save himself from the tiger. He ran as fast as he could, turning here and there among the bushes and the trees. He ran and ran until he was sure that he was safely away from the tiger. Thank God, he managed to escape from the tiger. "It's good that I have such strong legs. They help me run away from any danger in the forest," said the deer to himself. But the deer was not really as safe as he thought. The tiger was still following him. After resting for a couple of minutes, the deer started running again. But he was moving more slowly now because he was tired and did not have much energy left. As he was moving among some trees, his antlers got stuck among the branches of a leafless tree. He struggled to free himself, but it was difficult. As he was doing this, he could see the tiger approaching towards him. The deer was now very panicked and gave one more try to get out of the branches of the tree. Fortunately, He managed to free himself just in time. Again, he ran as fast as he could. This time, he did not stop until he was miles away from the tiger. That night, just before going to sleep, the deer realized that although his antlers were beautiful, they nearly got him killed. What saved his life were his legs, which he had thought were very ugly. The deer had learned a good lesson. The true value of something does not always depend on how it looks.